Morning everybody, welcome to Webby Sports Roundup. It is the weekly Premiership Roundup with all me pals, with all two of them. Terry, my number two, how are you, Tel?
Very well, thank you.
Simon, how are you, big man?
Good, mate.
Yeah.
Simon?
Right, Terry.
Okay.
Before we all start, can I just, I'm not going to say anything, but look at this lot. You know what it's all about. It's all about Tottenham, Liverpool, the VAR. That's going to be the biggest thing on this show today. But it's not going to come until a little bit later because Terry wants to talk about it for half an hour. He's got 29 and a half minutes to deal with it, so that's for sure. Right. Have you had a good week, boys? Yeah. Can I just say that Iggy in the background, super. We're going to show this to Jason because we're in the front of the 3 horseshoes, and it's proving that Iggy is working. So
And Sheila.
Iggy,
Sheila.
Iggy, say hello.
Hi guys, how you doing?
All right, so that's Iggy. Absolutely, he was a bit poorly last week, but he's a lot better today, as you can tell. Right.
How was your hot wax?
That's going to go on. What are you laughing at? That's good. That video is going to go on on my YouTube a bit later on. Yeah, we're going to do that. We've also listen, you two, give it a rest, will you? You've got all my punches. They said, "Want your glasses off," because we think Vicky's keep giving you a bit of a black eye. So obviously, has he got a black eye? No,
She's not that way.
no, she's lovely. He's batting above
You
his.
didn't film it with the sun in our face, we'll have to wear about his sunglasses.
You're batting above your station anyway, as you know you always have been. Right, listen. Lots of things we're going to go through today. We're going to kick off with the Premiership Weekly Roundup, and we're going to kick off Saturday afternoon. Aston Villa Brighton. Oh, could you see that score come in? 6-1 to the Villa.
No.
Simon, go on, talk about it.
I watched the game. I thought it was a great advert for our league.
Yeah.
As the game played, because as far as I could fathom that, everyone fancied Brighton.
Yeah, for sure.
I think everybody fancied Brighton. I know there was not, apart from Villa fans, do you know what I mean? But
you say that, but Villa, listen, they are where they are. They're in the Conference Cup as well.
Yeah.
Well, they may have, but they're flying at Emery since he's left you. Yeah. They're doing superb.
No, but Brighton are supposed to be flying.
Yeah.
Lost to West Ham, you know, but I'll tell you, this Villa side, they're a good side.
Quality, absolute quality.
They've got quality for Atson, and I'll tell you what else, their bench is looking strong.
Looking good, yeah.
Villa like Brighton, in my opinion.
Yeah.
When they're good, they're good.
They're
But
good.
when they
When
both
they're
have a
bad,
shocker,
they're
they both have a shocker.
Well, obviously the first game of the season went to Newcastle.
Ollie Watkins, right? Arsenal could have had him last year, 35 million.
Gotcha.
Didn't want him.
No.
No one wanted him. None of my mates wanted him. Everyone said no. I was a no man. I lost my hands up.
It was Brentford. Was it Brentford they got it from?
Brentford. Then he went to Villa, but he had a bad season at Villa.
I must
And
Villa cost.
Villa wanted him at 30 million.
Was it 30
It was asking
for Brentford?
35.
Yeah.
And well, I don't know why, but I'll tell you what, Emery has got him playing so well.
A quick stat on Ollie Watkins. Scored a hat-trick. Scored 2 hat-tricks already this season.
Yeah.
That's the first Villa player to score 2 hat-tricks for Villa since Andy Gray was there. That was phenomenal.
Was that 40 years?
Yeah, well, minimum. I mean, he scored in the Conference Cup, did he? Scored a hat-trick.
Yeah.
Superb.
You know,
the stats.
But this Diaby.
Yeah, it's cracking. But the Brighton players, obviously, they put them to shame, didn't they? They tried everything, never opened the door, just didn't click.
What I saw from Brighton kept trying to do this thing in the middle, where they hold the play in the middle,
and the angles.
And Louise just kept nicking the ball off them, I'm not saying they're missing Casado, they're missing McAllister,
I know.
because they're proving they're not missing them players. But in this performance the other day, it was a really dead performance in Moira's. Villa just every time they attacked, they looked like scoring. Every time they went up the top of the park, they looked like scoring.
Well, the stats on that one, Brighton 62%, they had more of the ball, which you wouldn't believe that.
No.
8 yellow cards there was on that one, 4 apiece. Now Villa 19 shots, 9 on target, and Brighton only 11 in 3. So that proves 11. Yeah. Superb.
Good, is it? Yeah.
Absolutely superb. So that was a cracking game for 12:30 to kick off Saturday football. Let's go on to your mob. We'll go down to Bournemouth, the Cherries, down on the south coast, taking on the Gunners. A lot of people fancied Bournemouth a little bit, or even a drop, because they thought few of the players would be injured. Yes.
More mind games. See, them Arteta mind games are now coming into focus.
Yeah.
Because what he's doing, he's making other managers think, hold on a minute, this one ain't playing, that one ain't playing, and they're changing their team, changing their strategy. All of a sudden, they're all fit, they're all playing, and they're all scoring goals. Because for me, when I saw an angel list of 9, me and Mark, your mate,
Big Mark,
we even said, Mark said we could get beat. I said we won't get beat. They might nick a draw, but we definitely won't get beat.
I'd put him in last man standing, so I was happy with that.
After like, I don't know, 7 minutes, you could see the difference.
Well, it ended up Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 4. Bournemouth only 8 shots, 1 on target. Not good for a home team.
Not good for a home team.
No.
And to be honest, Arsenal won it in a canner.
Yeah.
They won it in a canner. They didn't even come out of second gear, I don't think.
15 shots, 8 on target, so that proves it, didn't it?
50%, yeah.
And you had 58% possession. Only 1 yellow card, so it wasn't a...
And Havertz.
It wasn't a horrible game.
And Havertz.
What did he play like?
Arsenal do with their penalties, do you know what? He did enough.
Yeah.
He did enough. I think he had a good game. He had a good game in Europe the other week. It was his best game so far. But I think...
Is he playing the lonely number 9?
No, he's playing it in a double 10 role.
Okay.
So him and Odegaard are in the double 10.
Yeah, okay.
Right, but what they did the other day, when Saka already scored one, and then he gave Odegaard the penalty, and then the second penalty, they all made a thing to give the ball to Havertz.
Yeah, for sure.
He hadn't scored for 21 games.
So they wanted to get off the line.
That was a big thing they did, because he got no confidence. And even when he scored it, he didn't. It's like he'd forgotten how to celebrate.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I mean that in the nicest possible way.
Yeah,
As I said before on the show, I'm an Arsenal supporter, he's an Arsenal player, I've got to stick by him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
No,
at the end of the day, because I'm Arsenal.
He will come
but
good.
what they done by giving him that penalty, now they must it will instill some confidence.
It's got to.
I don't know if he can kick on. But yeah, Arsenal and easy. They was in complete control of the game. Never looked like getting beat.
Okay, good 3 points for the Gunners to keep in touch with Man City and Liverpool. Right, let's go up to Goodison Park, where Everton took on bottom of the table Luton. And if you remember, my number 2, Terry, who's listening, said they will never win a game. They will have the lowest amount of points ever in the Premier League. And what did they go into? They went to Goodison Park. Terry?
Yeah, but I forgot Everton's in the league.
Yeah, but he's but he couldn't want Luton to beat any other team more. He's so happy.
I saw Fran on Saturday evening after the Liverpool Spurs game.
Fran, who was a volunteer for F.A.C.T, fighting against Catch and Tenerife. Massive Everton fan. I saw her last night at the meeting, actually, And
obviously I weren't particularly happy after what happened on Saturday. But I said, you must be feeling worse than me. I mean, I'd rather get done by how we got done the weekend than lose at home to Luton.
Well, the score...
There's no excuse.
Everton 1, Luton 2. And Calvert-Lewin scored again. I think that's 2 on the bench now, Si.
Yeah,
so we're all thinking that he can't do it, but...
Yeah, but to start up in the league... As I said, I didn't think Luton would win a game all season.
No,
but then obviously, listen,
it's going to happen.
They're going to get. I asked if they beat Liverpool probably on a Monday night or something. But away to Everton, they've nicked 3 points. Well, they've actually got won 3 points, right? That's 4 points for the season. I said they won't get 10 points this season.
Yeah, still got to get there.
So
there's still a chance.
Still a chance, but Everton should be beating Luton at home.
Yeah,
listen.
Go on, mate.
What I just want to say. 23 shots Everton had.
Yeah, 5 on target.
5 on target.
Yeah.
That is not right at home.
No.
Even away.
No.
23 shots, you've got to have 50% on target. You have 10 or 11 minimum on target.
Yeah.
Right? And they scored 1 goal. They had 68% possession.
Yeah, got that.
And still got beat.
Yeah, I know.
How can you lose 4 home games on the bounce?
Only 1 yellow card as well, so it couldn't have been a dirty game, could it?
What, score 1 goal? They scored 1 goal.
How can they go to Brentford last week and play really well?
Yeah.
At Brentford.
And tear Brentford apart.
Yeah. And then obviously next week they're home to Luton. As you said beforehand, maybe they just thought they could turn up and beat them.
Every week's different, I'll tell you.
Did anyone see the goals?
No, I haven't.
So look, right. Look,
2 shots on target. That's all they had, Luton, and they both scored.
Right.
That's all I needed.
Luton get 4 free kicks before the 2 goals.
Yeah.
They've had 2 free kicks, right?
Yeah.
Now you got Lockyer, the captain, right? Yeah. All he's doing is holding off 2 Everton players.
Yeah.
And letting the other Luton player get the space.
Yeah.
And hit the ball. They had 2 warnings. And they still didn't stop it. Because Lockyer done the first one, Morris done the second one. So then now the free kick for the goals come over.
Isn't that down?
Morrison's holding.
Yeah.
Got the header down. Who's there to put the ball in that lock you?
But isn't that down to either the captain or the manager on the sideline
To say-
to see what they've done?
Stop it.
Yeah.
Get this stopped.
Yeah, never did.
But they let them bully him.
Yeah.
What Everton done?
Luton can bully.
They can.
They bullied Coventry. They bullied Coventry in the play. Yeah.
I think teams that come up from the Championship generally, like your Burnleys, they can bully because they've had to bully to get up to the Premier League.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and it's the only way they're going to get any points.
Yeah.
They bullied us in the playoff final.
I think your Lutons, your Burnleys, your Sheffield Uniteds. I think as the weather gets bad, I think they'll start picking up points.
Yeah, they're going to come into the
Obviously, teams can't play football as much on the pitch in one thing or another. So.
But the pitches years ago that's when it was. But now the pitches now are beautiful, aren't they? They're like
be interesting to see
tables.
They're like bowling greens, aren't they?
Yeah, sure.
They're like bowling greens.
Right, let's go on to the next one. Right, listen, this again.
I actually saw part of this when I got in from doing rounds on Saturday.
I didn't see the game, so I watched Coventry.
And I was sort of channel surfing.
Yeah.
So I put the West Ham game on first. I thought that's 0-0.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Yeah.
City game on. They were losing 1-0. I thought, okay, let's see how United get on.
When City were losing,
I've expected to go back in half hour time and see City 1-4.
Yeah, you do.
But then I'll put the United game.
But this is Man United Crystal Palace. Don't forget, United beat Palace 3-0 in the Carabao Cup last week.
The League Cup game on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And it was like a case of watching more or less said, I don't want to be here tonight.
No, exactly.
Just go out, lads, play for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? Don't put a glove on them, and let's just go home with no injuries.
Yeah,
and then a different team, but that goal, that defender scored.
Yeah,
great.
Manderson.
Great score.
What a goal.
You're sniffing around him, apparently.
Apparently, quite a bit. A lot of teams.
But you know, they had 77% possession, which means absolutely nothing, does it, nowadays? You've got to put the ball in there. They only had 4 shots on target at Old Trafford against the Palace.
Right, well, I'll tell you how bad it was, right? I only saw the highlights on Match of the Day, right?
Yeah.
And I concluded from that United had enough chances to win 2 games.
Yeah, for sure.
Let alone to win that game.
Yeah, okay.
Right, 70 odd possession, like you just said, right? All them chances, and you can't convert.
No.
But did you see, I saw that, what's his name? I call him Acrobat, the Moroccan lad who's coming, the bald-headed.
Yeah, Amrabat, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the bald-headed,
the
got
new
the top
boy.
of me.
Okay.
Does the same job as him.
Yeah.
Just kicks people.
Basically, just the same job as him, right?
Yeah.
They're playing him as sort of like, what is this new word now? Hybrid, roaming like a Trent Alexander or John Stones. They're trying it now with him.
He can't do that.
And he got away with it in the League Cup game on Tuesday.
Yeah.
He's too big.
Palace didn't turn up.
Yeah.
But then they're playing Lindelof at centre-back with Varane. Varane's only got probably 20 games a season in him these days.
Yeah.
That's why Real Madrid got rid, because he can't play a full season. He's always injured. Now Martinez is injured again. And our mate Harry's sitting on the bench thinking,
Did he come on? Did Harry come on?
Yeah.
Oh, he did come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can't be any worse
No.
if Maguire plays.
Yeah.
So I actually think they should be playing Maguire now.
Or stick him in the shop window.
And he has got the
Let him
experience as
play.
well, hasn't he?
Let him play. He's a
Right, listen.
fully fledged England international. Let the guy play.
Before we go on to the next game, just want a little bit of information, knowledge, which we had this come on Sky Sports everywhere yesterday. Francis Lee, Bolton, Man City, finished up at Derby, 79 years of age, passed away. First and foremost, rest in peace, Francis.
Yeah,
I remember when I was a kid,
Legend.
Oh, played up front, scored penalty after penalties.
That City team he was in, legend. Great
part of the England squad in 1970 when we should have won the World Cup again.
Yeah.
And we had some great players then, but we just,
he had 27 England Cups, you know.
Yeah, what a legend, great player.
And he had a record.
But that's when you had to be good to play for England.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was all merited.
Yeah.
He had a record. He scored 15 penalties in 35 games. Yeah, wow. Which is the highest penalty scoring rate in all the English in the Premier League, First Division. Sorry, you know what I mean? Absolutely fantastic. Wow. You know what I mean? Absolutely brilliant. And he played from 59 to 70. Just as I say, penalties record speaks for itself. And he got this company, didn't he?
How did he get his money? That's what I was going to ask.
We know, obviously, he recycled paper.
Toilet roll.
He recycled paper, and he put it into toilet roll. He put it into all different paper, and that's where he made his money. And he was even on the board. Was he the chairman of Man City for 2 or 3 years as well?
He was,
Yeah, so he put his money where his mouth was. Fantastic.
Put the money.
Like Colin Bell, Summerby, that era.
Great side.
Another one gone. Another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's bit before your time.
No, I remember. Back in the day. I mean, obviously, I'm not as old as you know what I mean? But
Well, nobody's ordered me.
I mean, you've got YouTube and...
Yes, but yeah, I know. Right, so rest in peace, Man City, Bolton in Derby County, Francis Lee. That's from the boys. Let's go up to Geordie land. Newcastle against Burnley.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, we got it. Yeah,
Excuse me, we've got a Mackham guest on later.
We got a Mackham
Don't start all that.
I know, a Mackham guest.
Land.
We're not going to say who he is.
Right.
We've got a Mackham guest on after.
Down.
Routine win though, weren't it? Let's face it.
Oh, they were never going to get beat.
Right?
No, I've put nothing down. 53%. Burnley 8 shots, 2 on target. 20 shots, 8 on target. Newcastle 4 yellow cards, and they won 2-0. I think it's a walk in the ocean.
Do you know what?
For 3 points
I keep
for them.
saying Burnley have come good. I've tipped Burnley to finish, I think, 4th from bottom this season. Right?
I think they could finish way higher than that.
Do you think so?
I have, but I don't think they will now.
No.
They're effed.
It's not happening,
They're effed.
is it? Every week they're losing games. I'm thinking they come good soon. But
And do you know what company keeps coming out with?
Oh, Vincent Cup, yeah.
After 4 games,
Yeah.
it was we've had a hard start. We played 3 of the top 6 from the last season.
Yeah.
And now it's 8 games. We've had 6 out of the.
Yeah.
Do you know we've had 6 really tough games?
You've got an excuse,
Now they're
basically.
out the way.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
they're out the way. You're saying now it's our time.
They have lost one.
Let's see if they start tonight.
I
They
know.
got Luton.
Luton, yeah.
Right,
They
let's see.
have lost 1 or 2 of their star players last year as well. So
Yeah, but he sold Ashley Barnes.
I know.
Why would you sell him? He's got you there. He's been there with Burnley in the Premier League.
Listen,
that's what they're missing, someone like him.
Why did you?
as we always say, it's behind the scenes, bigger money.
Never
etc.
bigger money. He's got lower league, isn't he?
Norwich.
He's got lower league.
Lower
He's got
league.
Norwich.
Yeah, but Norwich still have money, don't they?
They still have money. Of course they do. Where are you? Let's be having
Money, my sir. Right, listen. Are we going to go on to this game, or are we going to hit every other game first?
No, get them all out of the way. West Ham.
Are we going to go? Okay.
Yeah.
West Ham,
West Ham, Sheffield
along with
United.
Newcastle, was the biggest selection for the last man standing this week. And I said to Bobby on Saturday, I said, I can't believe so many people
Has gone West Ham.
But then I saw them playing Sheffield United
yeah.
after getting thumped the week before, 8-0.
Well, I
I thought there might be some response from Sheffield United, but by all accounts, again, it was another routine win,
It was
wasn't it?
nothing. Well, on McBurney was the only change.
Yeah.
And he had 2 charges, and he looked like a Kai Havertz type
Ollie
player.
McBurney, mate, should
Like
just
that
earn his
sort.
living being...
A bouncer.
No, the England cricket player, Ben Stokes lookalike.
Yeah.
He should earn his living. He's not a Premier League player.
Well, I saw Sean Murphy Sunday or yesterday or whatever, and he watched the game, obviously, being a big West Ham. Hi, Sean. Easy 2. He said, Webby, it was a walk in the park.
Yeah.
We got 2-0 up, and all they did really was sat there and just knew that they should. What he said was, we should have gone for the kill, for 3, for 4, for 5, for 5, for the out goals difference. Difference. Tell.
Did you do the shots tally?
20 shots, 9 on target.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Did Sheffield United have 16?
16 and 2 on
target.
Yeah, 16 and 2.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But last time Sheffield
2 on
United were in the league,
Yeah, I
they
know.
never had a goal scorer anyway. They said about Billy Sharp, not being funny, Billy Sharp was
Paul Petchgalido.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember him.
He married, what's the name, didn't he?
Alan Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. That's he's only little the money.
His housewife, isn't he? That's what he's doing now. She's earning the glass and he's at home
He
making
was
the
wearing
dinner.
Cuban field.
Right, listen. So we'll move swiftly off West Ham, Sheffield United
Wolves,
too.
Man
Now.
City.
We'll go Wolves, Man City. This is obviously one of the big upsets of the season, as you say.
Wolves are a tough place to go.
Yeah, but listen. You know what happened to Wolves Liverpool a few weeks ago. Wolves played superb first half, 1-0 up. Liverpool second half. Klopp give them
Because Wolves sat back.
Yeah, they sat back.
I saw Wolves' first game of the season against Man United.
Yeah.
Should have won it.
They were
Tottenham.
They should
Yeah,
have
they
won
were.
it. They should have won it, yeah.
Obviously, since then, Núñez has gone to City.
Yeah.
He had a bit of a mare, didn't he, by all accounts? But I actually think, and this is why this weekend could be such a good result for Arsenal,
Yeah.
missing Rodri.
Yeah.
With no Rodri,
Well, he's injured. I'm not. He's suspended. Suspended.
Rodri, no De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But De Bruyne's out for a while. They do miss him, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but all teams miss players.
Of course they do.
Right? So City can't complain that they've not got the financial muscle
No.
to bring players in like
Yeah.
they do. Yeah.
No, for sure.
But Rodri for me is
He's a player you can't replace.
Yeah, you
No,
can take De Bruyne out of the team.
Yeah.
Because you can replace him.
But Rodri for me
Yeah. He's class above the rest.
He's won that team. If you're going to miss a player, you want him out of the team.
It's like when Van Dijk, was in top form and then you lost him.
Yeah.
You can't replace him with Joel Matip or Joel Gomez.
I still can't believe to this day that he dropped Rodri for the Champions League final against Chelsea the other year.
Well,
I would have won that.
But you say this about Wolves because they're like the Portuguese, play phenomenal football.
I'd have Neto any day.
But listen, Wolverhampton Wanderers.
I said last week.
I'd have Neto any day.
Wolverhampton Wanderers, 3 shots, 1 on target.
Yeah, own goal, wasn't it?
That's all they had. 3 and 1. Liverpool, Man City, 23 shots, 8 on target.
Not enough. It's not enough. 8 on target. 23 shots away from home.
What?
And you're only getting 8 on target. That's a third.
Yeah, I know, but listen, 23. You got to win those games.
Hold on,
you got to win them games.
But this is Man City.
I know.
The best team in all the world. That's all their fans.
But they do knock it left, right. They do play beautiful football.
23 shots, only 8 on target.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it doesn't happen, does it? Now
still having possession, but it's what you do.
You're not going to have 20 shots, 15 on. It doesn't.
No, I'm saying get 11, get 12.
It doesn't happen, no, Si. You know it doesn't.
You get them other 4 on target. One out of them 4 might go in.
But they had 68 possession, and there was 9 yellow cards in that game.
Well, it must have been a 30 game.
Wolves had 5. Man City had 4. Right, let's get on to the biggest.
We just say though.
Go on, please.
We just say that means that City won't be invincible this season again.
Well, for sure.
Happy days.
They won 6, lost 1. Well, no, it's good for.
No way.
But it's good. Listen, boys, it's good for the league. I still think Man City, Liverpool will be 1 or 2, whichever way.
Yeah.
I really do. From what I've seen this season,
you can have your opinion.
I know, my opinion.
Depends if we have the same VAR people in the studio.
But then you can have your Arsenal, your Tottenhams, or your Chelsea, Man United, and Newcastle will come up. But listen, you're probably going to be Arsenal, going to be 3rd, Tottenham, baby, whatever. I know you've got different views. I'm just saying at this moment in time.
Yeah.
The way it's looking, it gets planned out. But with Man City losing, that was great for the Premier League. Even, you know what I mean? You don't want those two drifting away, or the season's going to be finished, do you?
No.
You want it tighter. Chelsea. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Listen, I don't want to be 8 points clear again and lose it. No. So I like it tighter.
Yeah, of course. Right. Let's get on to the biggest game of the year as far as we're concerned. We had a big VAR decision. Tottenham against Liverpool. Spurs beat Liverpool 2-1. They're 64%. And if I bring Terry on, he's going to be
64% against 9 players.
Yeah, I agree. Spurs 24 shots, 8 on target, which they should have had more. And Liverpool 12 and 4. Now, if I give him the chat now, he's going to be here for another half an hour. I've not stopped my phone with messages, videos about this VAR position from Terry. We know he's one of the biggest Liverpool fans in Tenerife, and I'll be honest with you, this is the first time for many years that I wanted Spurs to get something out of it because they deserved it, because the way they played. Liverpool.
Oh, what I was going to say.
I wanted Liverpool to get some out of it, and like you and everybody else, was mega disappointed when there was an own goal in the 96, 97 minutes.
Spurs couldn't put the ball in the net, so we thought we'd do it for them.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
exactly.
There was a VAR situation. I'm going to pass it over to him because he's ready for it. It's no good me getting on with it.
What I've done, I've just narrowed it down. We've all seen the game. We've all seen it. Of course, go on. So we're in the pub.
Yeah.
We're watching the game. The first one was Curtis Jones.
The sending off.
Right.
Okay, we'll talk about that first. Yeah, go on.
Do the Curtis Jones one first. Curtis Jones going for a tackle with Basuma.
Yeah.
He's not gone in at false.
No.
He's standing still.
Yeah.
He's dangled a leg just to nick the ball.
Yeah.
It's a greasy pitch.
Yeah.
The studs have gone over the ball.
Yeah.
It's rolled down.
Like
it's
that.
not a leg breaker.
So it studs like that. So
obviously,
it's not
but the impact looks really bad.
Yeah, it does.
It's not. There's no force in it
It
whatsoever.
only look bad if you slow it down.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So next thing you know, obviously Curtis Jones has turned around, blah blah blah, and said, "Oh come on, if it's not a yellow card." He was so upset he was getting a yellow card.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the VAR kick in
Yeah.
and said, "Go to the monitor."
VAR again.
So the referee's gone to the monitor. He's standing there. Now normally, as you know, when the VAR get involved, he has 3 or 4 angles.
Yeah.
And it's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Angle.
All there was one still picture there of his foot
crunching
on his ankle.
Yeah, I see that.
And straight away, the ref has said,
I've got to agree with you there.
Right, That's the first one. Liverpool's have actually appealed that, and they'll probably get that rescinded.
Was that?
That was the first one, right? A straight red card.
It was just a steal.
Oh, it was a straight red. I got you. Okay. It was a straight red. Okay.
25 minutes, straight red card.
Yeah.
So we're down a player after 25 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. 25 minutes.
Yeah, so you've got 60 odd minutes to play with a player less against a good Spurs team.
Of course.
But the first 20 odd minutes, we bossed that game. Their keeper made 2 good saves.
Yeah.
Right. Early doors. We were getting on top. I couldn't see, in all honesty, Spurs doing anything in that first half.
No.
So we're in the pub, okay, we'll get hold of that. And then Spurs started getting on top, obviously with the extra man, as they should.
I put 35 gone.
Yeah,
Spurs.
and then next thing you know, Diaz, bang, Salah plays him in. He's onside, bang, what a great finish.
It's a goal.
Right? Now, I'm listening.
Can I just say, we all saw it.
Everyone saw it.
No, even by...
Normal eye.
Yeah.
You need to not slow it down.
That's the difference.
Just a normal eye sees it's a goal.
We've all seen it, bang, it's a goal. Now, obviously, what we saw first of all on Saturday was all of a sudden the still come up without the lines, and within 10 seconds we're playing on again. So I've turned around to my mate Alan, and I went, "What's all that about?
Yeah,
where's the line?
Nothing, no lines.
Every single game, right? Anyway, obviously got to half time. Andy Gray and Richard Keys were not the most favourite of Liverpool. They don't like Liverpool, put it that way, right? And Andy Gray going, "I cannot believe what's happened here." So that's what's happened on the Saturday. Yeah. Obviously, it's transpired that on Monday, what's happened is obviously Diaz has scored a goal. As the ball's gone in, Lino's put his flag up. Yeah. The 2 jokers in the VAR room, they've looked at it. They didn't realise, they didn't know that the Lino has put the flag up. So when the referee's standing there, because he's seen obviously the Lino put the flag up, he's just waiting for confirmation if it's a goal or not. He thinks it's offside. And the 2 people in the VAR have said, basically, check complete. He's thinking it's offside. Now, what should have happened, and this is what was on Sky Sports yesterday with Stephen Warnock with Dermot Gallagher, which is, if anyone gets a chance, watch it, is he turns around and says, Stephen Warnock, yes, they can't, after the play's restarted, go back when the ball's back in play. They can't, it's a new phase of play. But common sense would have been, on Saturday, the VAR bloke, because I actually think, and it'd be interesting now, because Liverpool have requested the audio to be released. It should have been released Saturday bloody night. But Howard Webb, who runs the PGMOL, is on holiday in America, apparently, while the season's just started. Now, I've never known a school teacher to start school term, 3 weeks in, take a week holiday. It's just unacceptable, if this is true. Anyway, so next thing you know, common sense would have been, hold on, look, we've made a mistake here. What's happened? We were watching the Ryder Cup, mate, and we didn't realise what's happened here.
We're not watching it,
We're watching the Ryder Cup here, because I can't see, you've got him, you've got the supervisor, you've got all the technology going, you've got the people on the screens, how this has happened. He should have said, stop the game, gone over, as Stephen Warnock said, listen, this is what's happened, there's been a big mistake, we're going to do it now, it's only a minute in, we're not allowed to do it under the rules, but we're going to give the goal, have a drop ball, Liverpool winning 1-0. That would have been the correct thing to do. Anyway, it's happened, we've played on for the second half. Second half, Jota is running along, and next thing you know, the bloke's tripped up. It's tripped over his own feet, and Jota's got a yellow card for it. Right? The challenge Jota done to get the red card was stupid. It was a yellow card, second yellow. You can't go back on that one now.
Right, can I just stop you 1 minute there? So you see when the doggy trips himself over, right, falls on his back, calls for the foul. The ref gives the foul because the ref's behind the plate. He can see that it looks like the doggy's kicked Jota's leg and gone over. But VAR must be watching that. Can't they say, hold on, don't give him a yellow, he's tripped himself over?
Not for a yellow.
They're not allowed to get involved.
No, apparently for a yellow card
so that's just a human error.
Yeah. For me it looked like they were crossing, and first of all I thought, because Jota's not even looking.
No.
And then he turned around and
said, it did look like at first that he had kicked Jota's leg.
But now all the angles are saying that he's just tripped over
his own leg.
Yeah. So but I've written a few notes down here and I've gone through and I kept on changing them, right? Now, one thing that's come out since this is on Thursday, Michael Oliver, who I personally think is the best ref in the league, he was the 4th official. There's no blame attached to him whatsoever the weekend. Even the referee, in fairness, he's been chucked under the bus here because he can only see so much.
He worked last night.
Right.
He was 4th official at Chelsea Fulham.
Right. Okay. You can't really blame the ref.
No, we do.
The one who's done it is the Lino, because he's made if the Lino had done his job properly and kept his flag down, this would have happened. But the fourth official, and I've got his name down here, Cook and Darren England.
Yeah,
Now, Darren England's had previous with Liverpool. Last season we played Arsenal at the Emirates. I think you beat us 3-2, and there was one of the goals that Arsenal scored. In the build-up, Saka was offside, and I'm in the pub watching it, and I went, "It's offside." And the excuse Darren England gave after the game, or the VAR after the game, was basically the angles didn't stretch that far, but even though the human eye could see he was offside when he played it,
but their computer system
didn't,
millions and millions of pounds,
didn't pick it up. Right, so that's one he's had previous. Start of the season, first game, we're away to Chelsea. Ball's come over. I think it was Jackson.
Terry.
Hold on 1 second.
I know.
He's hit him here, right? And it's because it glanced hardly off Diaz. We never got a penalty for that. And he's done this again. Now, that's just 3 instances with one club.
Yeah, but that's just your game. That could be, again, other clubs.
That's just with my club, right?
I appreciate that.
Now, why has our Premier League let in the two people in the VAR room, the fourth official, Michael Oliver, travel out on a Thursday to ref a Mickey Mouse League game in the United Arab Emirates on Thursday night?
I agree.
Fly back, probably jet lagged, right? What do we know what's going on? How do we know they're not being out there being tapped up? They're coming back with a bag of black money, right?
And they've only got 24 hours to prepare for the game.
That can't be right.
Their wages.
That can't be right.
So, right. What would you personally like to happen with this VAR?
Right, Howard Webb, as I said, why he's on in America, walking around Disneyland or wherever he is. When he was at the same job with the PGMOL in America, which he did prior to getting this job.
Yeah, he did. I watched the video you sent me yesterday. I watched it.
There was a game out there where something happened similar. And he ordered the game to be replayed. Now, I don't want to go down the route of seeing a game replayed just because my football team have been kicked in the plums here and chucked, it's right. Everyone can see it. I mean, you go onto YouTube, every Man U, every City, every person who likes football is saying this is ridiculous. What I'd like to see, and it's going to get done, is the audio to be released. And I think there's more to this. I think Liverpool opened a can of worms here.
That's the
because
problem.
Mike Dean blatantly said that when he was doing the VAR last year, between Tottenham and Chelsea,
that's the ex-referee that's on Sky Sports.
Right, Cucurella at his airport should have been flagged up on the VAR, and he let it go. Now, there's been so many dodgy decisions already this season, like the Wolves game, United. I think every club, after each game, if there's a contentious decision, should request the audio from the VAR.
But what's he going to do though, Terry? You can't go replay the game. You can't start docking points.
VAR works. Let's get this straight. Football is a multi-billion pound.
It's a business. It's a business.
The Premier League. Especially the Premier League.
VAR works, but it's just the jokers
who are running
it
at the moment.
Now things have got to change because, listen, end of season, Spurs might get into the top 4 on the basis of them 3 points. Let's say, for instance, Liverpool finish 5th on that basis. Liverpool might not win the league by a couple of points end of the season. Already we're talking about what could happen end of the season.
Yeah, for sure.
The Wolves one. Wolves could go down. They're not saying Wolves would have scored that penalty, but do you know what they should do? And this is a thing, is what I said about this before, is when there's decisions like that at the weekend, the Premier League have the authority to turn around and go, we've messed up here, right? We've messed up big time, and give a team a retrospect point after the game. So like Wolves would have got a point after that game again, but then again, all they got to do, these VAR people, is just do their job.
I think it's too late to start giving points after the game. You've got to rearrange it for next season.
Carragher and Lampard were talking about it last night, and they came up with a quite good idea. If you've got 24 on-field referees, they are not VAR trained as good as they should be. So now what you do now, you go and find 36, 48 VAR people who have been to college, studied the technology. Don't care how long it takes.
So these lads have studied it apparently.
Well, they haven't studied it for long enough, obviously. They don't know.
But it's every week. This is the worst of the worst.
It's all the time. It's all the time. It's not a one-off.
It's like, to pick on any club.
It's not a one-off.
Who like a battle.
No, it's something for a while.
They've obviously picked on the wrong club with Liverpool, because Liverpool will dig their heels in and take this further.
But surely this is what it's all about, isn't it? Having things like this in situations where you're in the pub discussing it.
But what about them? What about when it starts costing managers their jobs? Where do you go with it then?
Yeah.
Do you know one thing that's come out of this the weekend? I heard this, and John Aldridge, and again he's ex-Liverpool and one thing. He said after he retired, he bumped into Neil Midgley, who's an ex-Premier League ref.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
And he said to Neil, he said, why is it all these referees in the top division, when you ask them who they support, it's never a Man United, it's never a Liverpool, never an Arsenal. It's always like a non-league team or a lower league team. It's the biggest load of ball going. And Neil Midgley apparently said, you'd be surprised what goes on in football.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And this is what Aldo has put on his Twitter or whatever. It's on there to see. So it's interesting. Why can't we know which team these referees support? How do we know the referee of the weekend wasn't a Spurs fan?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if this referee is down to referee, Chelsea, West Ham, he's not going to turn around and say he's a West Ham fan, because you're going to be biased, aren't you?
Mike Dean's Tranmere. I mean, we've seen it all.
Apparently.
Well, John Aldridge used to play for Tranmere Rovers, didn't he?
Right.
Manager.
Look, I spoke to a player yesterday, right, an active player now, and he said to me,
your mate's son.
Doggy, if you think the Premier League refs have got ego, he said, come down to my league. He said, he's a professional footballer, plays in League Two, right? He said, come down to my league. He said, them refs there, you want to see the way they talk to us and what they think they are. And they look at you like they say, carry on. Just remember what we can do. He said, don't say it, but they just look. They give you that look. He said, honestly, it's rife.
It is rife, but do you know what?
2 seconds. One, come on.
I see? It's like in rugby. In rugby, when there's a decision,
they say it over the mic. Cricket, the same.
Now,
tennis.
Alan was saying he watched a rugby game the other day. I'm not sure which game it was, and the scrum collapsed.
Right.
I know we're going off thing here, but it's a good example. The scrum collapsed, and they give a penalty to the team that obviously you didn't collapse the scrum. The VAR room have pinged the ref and said, no, don't give a penalty. Why? They've relayed the turf, and apparently a square piece of turf they can see it moved, and they said due to that bit of turf moving, that's why the scrum collapsed.
Gotcha.
And the ref said, right, I'm not giving a penalty due to that. It's common sense. In rugby, you watch it in the World Cup, you can hear the ref talking, you can hear exactly what's going on. We know what's going on, and then they explain straight away what decisions are, the right and wrong.
But you two hit it on the nail earlier when we first met before we come on air, right? You said it's a business. I said to Webby, this is why it's not in your league.
It's not a sport number.
It's not in the Championship. It's not in League One. It's not in League Two. Because you want it to remain a sport for the fans.
Yeah, sure.
Where the Premier League, it's all about money. It's business.
Webby, the only thing I'm going to say to you before I forget, which I won't forget, is I wasn't sure what was worse. These jokers in the VAR room, or Tottenham bringing their kids on, with their kids walking around the pitch like they've won the Champions League.
No, I agree.
I mean, and the way Madison was celebrating, and the manager, they've beat 9 men. They've just about beat 9 men.
Yeah, I know.
So this is why I'm quite confident my tip of Spurs finishing outside the top 4 is going to think, because when they come up against a decent side, I know they play Jupiter, it's a derby. I mean, it's unreal.
The open air bus ride.
I've never seen anyone bring their kids on the pitch to celebrate a win in the league game of football unless there's a bit of silverware being dished there.
Sure.
But do you know what? For me, as a Liverpool fan, I can probably say, and I've been all over Europe watching Liverpool, there's been a few games where I've been so proud, like when we beat Barcelona 4-0 in a semi-final of Champions League, but the way we played the weekend with 9 players against a good Spurs team. I'm so proud of the way we played the weekend. It was unbelievable performance, and we could have still nicked it. We had a couple of corners with 9 men. I mean, I'm surprised we got the ball out of our own box, let alone that, everyone.
Okay, right. Listen, we've had our VAR. Again, with that Saturday, my question in answer with regards to that's one of the biggest decisions since Maradona handball. Me personally, the talk. That's what I thought.
Let's hope it gets rectified.
I'm sure it will.
Apparently,
it has no choice.
The lad Chris Bashcombe, who's a big journo for the Telegraph now, always worked for the Echo and whatever up in Liverpool. Apparently, they're going to release the audio maybe sometime today.
Okay. But today's Tuesday.
I know.
Yeah, I know. It's for 3 days.
They could have cut that out.
Apparently, by releasing this audio, which would be interesting, because can you imagine if they do release the audio and again,
Yeah.
Dal,
As long as it's
what's that, mate?
time-dated.
I don't know. I've got the golf on.
Got the right
I mean,
up,
can you
yeah.
imagine if it?
Yeah,
But if obviously it.
The thing is, as Si says, the thing is, it can open a can of worms, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's the big point.
And as for it being rectified, it can't be rectified.
No.
There's nothing they can do. It ain't going to be the first time, and it ain't going to be the last time.
No.
But you don't want to go down that road of games being replayed. That's not going to happen.
No. Even Carragher said it last night. And Lampard. We don't want the replays. We just want it. Listen, VAR's great.
Yeah.
If it's used properly.
Yeah, for sure.
If it's not used properly, then it's not worth. It's not worth a carrot.
Okay. But can we move on? Appreciate that. Yeah. No. Listen. Let's see what.
Let's move on. Let's leave this.
Let's see what.
Hold on. Move on. Right. Straight away. Nottingham Forest game.
Well, no. Before that, I want to say something. No. The next few weeks, I want something a little bit different. To put on the show.
Darts.
Top the stars.
No.
Did Saka celebrate again, by the way?
No.
Yeah. No.
Oh, he's not up for it.
It was only him and Madison having a little. Madison had a bet.
What I'm asking for, I saw a very good friend of mine this morning taking bus out for a walk, and their grandson, who's a massive Gooner fan, and his name is Charlie George. And she's going to send me a video.
What a lovely name.
She's going to send me a video, and I cut the photographs over where little Charlie George met the main
Big
Charlie George.
Yeah.
I think they did a walk around the ground in one of his.
The tour.
Yeah, the tour.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to suggest and ask, if there's any viewers out there that has their kids, grandkids, and they've got these stories to tell, whatever football club, whether it's Tranmere Rovers, whether it's
Bradford,
whatever
it is.
If your grandson or son has had a video with a player or anything of that nature, and you want to put it on our show, okay, whether it's this one or whether it's probably this one, or whether it's my Friday sports roundup, then please do.
Or Sunday morning.
Hey?
On the X-rated channel.
Christmas get together with that old web.
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah. So if anybody wants to do that, please
Right, Jason.
send it in to us. Send it by video, send a couple of photographs, and I will get it on as soon as I possibly can. All right, that's something between now and for Christmas, which will be fantastic. Jake's has just come on the show. Big Wolverhampton Wanderers fan after Wolves beat Man City 2-1. So that's what I want to do. So get in touch and get in tune. Right, let's move it over to
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah,
Nottingham Forest.
So we're talking about the VAR.
So listen.
Terry's back on one.
Listen.
The next game. Matt Turner, the keeper.
Terry, you've had your Liverpool, you've had your VAR.
Forest now.
Right, listen.
I didn't see
Nottingham Forest, Sunday after, I saw a couple of minutes of it against Brentford. Ended up 1-0. Forest home, 6 shots, 1 on target. Brentford, 18, 5 on target. It was 1-0. There was a sending off after 53 minutes.
And there should have been a penalty.
You send it to me and what have you.
Unbelievable. The next game, you think Howard Webb from Disneyland would have phoned up and said, lads,
listen, you stop picking on my uncle, I tell you, or me and you were going to fall out.
We are going to fall out. You're all tarred with the same brush.
So what happened with this one? How did this one happen? What was it?
I think what's the club with it begins with W? West the Brentford. Yes, him. He's gone round the keeper. The keeper has nigh on took his legs off. Right? I'm listening to it. Jim Beglin said,
yeah.
Oh, no, he's good. Oh, my God, he said, I can't believe that's not a penalty. And it could have been a red card, but I think someone might have just got there. Blatant penalty you will see all season.
I did see it.
The VAR looked at it. No, play on. And this is the next game after what happened on Saturday night. So
I did see it. And yeah, it was one of them games. There's going to be two clubs. Mid-table, just below. For what that the guy who owns it as
the Greek lad.
The Greek lad.
Spent some money.
Did you see?
What size?
Remember last year? Did you see it? And his belly was there, wasn't it?
Full of money.
Full of money. Absolute quality.
I think that Premier League want Forest to stay up because I can't believe Brentford never got a penalty. It's the most blatant penalty we're going to see all season.
Last game of the weekend saw Fulham play Chelsea last night. I didn't see any of it. It was at 2-0 half time to Chelsea. Right. Any comments on it?
Yes, I've got a very good comment on this.
Thought you might.
Everyone remembers where they were. I wasn't live then when JFK got shot.
Okay.
Everyone remembers where they were.
I don't know.
When Princess Diana died.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone will remember where they were when Modric scored the goal for Chelsea. So I was in the kitchen last night, and I run in there, and there he was. I thought
celebrating, running.
So that will live with me to the day I die. Yeah. 89 million quid. 22 games.
24 chances.
And he scored a goal. So money well spent.
Super.
I will remember that for the rest of my life.
And Arsenal dodged the bullet. So it looks.
More than a bullet, mate.
Arsenal dodged all the bullets this year. Right, there's your Fulham. Fulham 0, Chelsea 2. They could be.
Fulham were very poor in the first half. Fulham. But they ain't got a goal in them.
But we will say, losing
Mitrovic.
And buying Jimenez.
That's what.
Thing was though,
did you say that's
Thing was, Michael Oliver,
£5 million quid is.
And down in England met up with Mitrovic last week when they were out in Aeroplan getting their black.
47 million he got sold.
No, we kept that. We haven't been on the gravy train, have we, last couple of weeks?
Well, we have. The official's been out there.
I don't even watch the game.
Yeah, I know.
But you're talking about the gravy train, and this is obviously hypothetical, right? You've got two clubs that, maybe three with Chelsea, because I think they've got something to do with it as well, right? So you've got Newcastle City, and now you've obviously got Chelsea, because a lot of their funding is coming through there. How do you know when our officials are going out there, they're not being tapped up? Obviously, it's probably a low ball. But how do you know they're not being tapped up out there by these Arab owners?
Listen, ain't even got the Arabs. Ain't got the Arabs. You've got the Malaysians, the Indonesians, all the big betters.
Well, this is another thing. They're talking about it could be a big.
Do you remember the floodlights out Sellers Park? Down the Malaysians and Indonesians, that was their big betters. They make out they ain't got no money.
Didn't they buy Cardiff City? Malaysia, didn't they?
Malaysian Airways.
Well, did you hear the one
QPR
going round? I mean, obviously, Newcastle won 8-0. 8 different goal scorers. And there was apparently loads of betting on Newcastle to win 8-0 with 8 different goal scorers.
I did hear that.
Are Sheffield United being bought? Well, not being funny. I mean, because obviously it's down to them, isn't it?
Yeah. If it happens.
Yeah, but if Sheffield United get bought, whoever took them on, they ain't going to go no further, are they?
Why would you be sitting at home on a Saturday afternoon or whatever, or Sunday afternoon, and go,
Newcastle's going to beat Sheffield United, ain't they?
Yeah.
No one's going to.
No. Sure. Webby, listen, lads. I've got a tip here, not one of these nakes.
You might do more than 7 goals.
One of my nakes.
You're not going to pick 8-0.
But 8 different goal scorers.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So,
okay, right. Tonight, which is last night, Luton taking on Burnley. What a massive 6 pointer that's going to be, isn't it?
6 pointer for Burnley.
And if Luton win, Luton could be on 7 points.
Luton win, mate.
Make me look like that.
Cat amongst the pigeons.
To get 10 points.
What do you mean make you look like a mug? You are anyway.
By the way, Webby's been down the massage parlour. He's had his Tom Selleck. We don't know what he's done with his nose.
No, yeah. No, that's another video.
That's private.
That's a video that's going to come out
next
24 days. 24 hours, sorry. That's going to be an extra. It'll be a bit of fun, that's going to be. We've also got Champions League football this week.
Come on, the Arsenal.
Big interview coming up next hour. That will come out Thursday. Will be Mac and Mike. We've got him coming on in a minute.
What about the Thursday night football? You're not mentioning it no more.
What?
That Europa League.
Who's
in Champions League overrated.
Who's in the Europa League side? Do you know?
Rangers.
That's another thing. I'll put that down.
Where's he gone?
He's gone, isn't he? Michael Beale.
Terrible.
Got there.
Should have got Ian Beale.
He should have. But terrible. They didn't want him in the first place.
How did people who watch football like you, me, Mike over there, Jason, right?
VAR people,
right? The VAR people. How do you get Michael Beale and that Clement fella? How do you put them as managers when all they were was coaches?
Coaches, they were nothing else.
Clement was good at
Chelsea, Real Madrid. Yeah. Then he became a manager. Shocking.
When he was number 2 under Stevie G, wasn't he?
Shocking.
And they thought he knew he
knew a bit more than he knew.
Of Rangers as well.
Michael Beale is another fraudster.
Yeah. They're talking about Potter is
he won't go there.
4 to 1 second for big money. And there's an
even for the money.
Fullback, Sexton, I can't think what his name is now. Kitson or some Rangers played in the 2001, 2002, played there for 1 year. So
when I said to your good mate Jim Donaldson, before they start looking, the first thing they've got to do, Rangers, is get a ex-player or someone who knows that league inside out. because you keep getting these foreigners. Sorry, I know that's not the way I should have said it.
I know, listen, I know.
You keep getting these foreigners, they don't know that league.
Listen, Rangers.
We've got the ex-midfielder when they take in temporary charge.
Steve Davis.
Yeah, but Rangers.
So have they got the right Steve Davis?
Terry,
That's what I'm saying.
Terry, this football club is an institution.
Yeah, they're huge.
Listen, not even huge. They're even bigger than that. When I interviewed, obviously, Paul Stewart and my mate Big John Fleming from Kilsyth Butcher, the following I get, the views I get. Listen, they are just unbelievable.
Yes,
they eat, drink.
But they've got to work out a way
Properly
to pick a Scottish manager.
7 points behind Celtic already.
There's so many ex-Scottish players out there. I'm not saying they've all got their coaching back.
Yeah, I know.
But they need to either put more money into the Scottish League, because I heard when I spoke to Paul Stewart, like you did, he said to me, when Liverpool win the Premiership, they get about 170 million or something.
Yeah.
Right,
They
from
get
TV, right?
£1 million quid.
They get about 4 million quid. For winning the league up there, they get 4 million.
The thing is with Rangers, you can't lose to Aberdeen. You can't lose to Aberdeen. 3-1 at home.
You can't.
And expect to get your job. Listen, it is what it is.
They've lost 3 league games, but Celtic are not firing all cylinders either this season.
No, they're not. And they've lost 1-6.
St Mirren are unbeaten. Watch out.
There you go. Biggest game
They did. I know, but they lost 4-2 to Hibernian in the cup draw in the week.
Yeah, that's not the league.
No, I know.
So
I know.
what was an argument for?
Equals 9. I'm just giving a bit of.
So your mate stop making that noise.
Yeah.
Mike, do your job.
Bit of noise. Well, listen. We're gonna wrap this up.
It's football. Liverpool beat Arsenal.
Oh yeah,
come on, Terry.
Terry wants to mention the women's football. Come on, what happened, son? I didn't see it.
As you know, I'm a connoisseur watching this ladies' football.
Yeah.
And was it 54?
54 record crowd.
You're joking.
Record crowd. Emirates. 54,000.
Arsenal, 54,000.
Arsenal ladies with Liverpool ladies.
Oh, we should have got all the women there.
And Liverpool won 1-0.
Did they?
No.
Oh,
you're joking.
Yeah.
What a tell.
oh,
And it was a shock, they say. They said it was a shock.
and the shots this club compared to Arsenal?
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see
Well,
it.
listen, you pair of muppets. That's it. We've had your talk. You talked about your VAR. You talked about your gooners, big
Lovely
man.
to see you, mate.
Cracking
And well
boy.
done commentary. Good result.
Yeah, we beat
QPR.
We beat QPR 3-1 at Loftus Road on Saturday.
Your version of Calvert-Lewin scored a couple of goals, didn't he?
Yeah, Sims, absolutely.
Yeah.
He needed that. He
8
did.
million quid.
But
Cheap.
do you know something? I'm going to bring it up on in a minute because we're talking
On the championship football.
I'm going to bring it up with Mike and Mac and Mick and Mike, whatever his name is.
Mick and Mike.
Yeah, Mike, Mick the Mac and whatever. We're going to bring him in a minute. We're going to talk about a bit of champ. A couple of bad things that's happened over the weekend, which I'm not too happy with, which we need to deal with behind the scenes.
Are we going to be like match of the day too? Too good, too bad.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that?
Too good, too bad. Yeah, we could do, especially with his VAR for us, and it's on him.
Listen, when you get round the table with Howard Webb, that your family get together.
Yeah,
Mike,
Christmas dinner. Invite us.
Oh, so you can come round. Right, listen, we're going to wrap it up now. Thanks to all the viewers. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget what I said. If you've got grandsons, grandkids, or whatever the case, or even granddaughters, and they've got a video with their favourite footballer, and you want to put it on the show, we will put it on the show, and they can give it to all the kids. Say, look, I'm on Webby's show, and Simon in Terry's show, which would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. Good idea.
We'll see if we can get Charlie George. I'm looking for all new ideas to boost our ratings and what have you. So we need some more subscribers. Don't forget, we've also got the sporting memorabilia auction. We've got 13 items on there, some fantastic goods. If you want to buy something, make a bid for it for Christmas, and make sure you get it for Christmas. You go to timothydoud.com/Webby, and it's for cancer, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. I've got my second you tell our second pub crawl next week. We're going to have a tracker.
Not next week, is it?
Yeah, no,
18th of October.
It's the 18th of October we're going on. So tell them what we're doing and where we're going, Tell, please.
Right, Market Tavern in Los Cristianos.
And this is for
Starting point.
Point.
Fighting against cancer, Tenerife.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we're going to start there on the 18th of October, 10 in the morning, meet up.
Yeah.
Set up about 10:30ish.
Yeah.
And then obviously walk along the seafront.
So I've got Damo. He owns the pub. We're going to start
Damo
there.
and Nathan, 2 Man U fans, Market Tavern.
Yeah.
Start there, walk along the seafront, go to Goodfellas.
Yeah. Big Man City boy. Alex, good lad. He's a good lad.
have a couple in there.
Yeah.
Carry on walking.
Yeah.
This is where it's going to kill you, mate. This is where you got to dig in.
Oh, I'll dig in. I'll dig in.
It's a long walk around Park Santiago all the way around there.
That's all. I can do it. I'll do it. No problem.
And go to Aldi's bar, and obviously Mick, who done the walk with us the other week.
Lovely fella.
Who, unfortunately, his wife passed away a few months ago, cancer.
First time I met him, absolutely top fella.
Top fella. He's going to open up early for us.
Lovely.
Have one in there.
Yeah.
He's going to put it all on the big screen.
Lovely.
Going live on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll do that.
HG1 bar, a bit further along. 2 Derby lads in there.
Bit of breakfast.
Pete and Carl.
If you fancy it.
Yeah, and end up in the Up and Grape. And we'll do this one, but I've promised a few other bars.
Yeah, okay.
The next one we do, we'll reroute it and get them involved.
Well, you deal with it. You know what
just to say, everybody and anybody is welcome. It's not a fast exercise walk. It's whatever pace you want to do it at. And if you want to come and join in the walk, all you do is contact
WEBBY'S. You set off quickly, haven't we?
I'm not going to slow down.
But even join halfway, if they want to join halfway.
If you want to join in the walk,
he was off, wasn't he?
follow the route.
Yeah, you've got.
Get in touch with Webby, Terry or myself if you want to come, because we need the numbers.
Yeah.
So just let us know.
I thought Cy must have...
I thought some exercise walk, I did.
Gold medal for getting first, he was off.
But you've got to wear your football shirt to prove what football club you follow. And we'll get you on the, obviously on the TV. We'll get on the podcast and everything. Yeah. And it'll be fantastic.
All fans of any age.
Even rugby. Any rugby fans.
Come along.
All fans. What, only fans?
Only fans. Only fans, Webby's new page.
Yeah, that's right. So that's the 18th of October. That's going to be fantastic. I'll do a little vlog on there next. I think, did we say we're going to try and do a little walk on that? Have we got time?
We'll find time, yeah.
We'll find time.
If you don't talk to everyone, it's a 40-minute walk, 50-minute walk tops.
No. You're telling me.
The last one. If you don't wear flip-flops, you wear a pair of trainers.
Yeah, for market having top and grapes.
Yeah.
50 minutes. No.
It's stupid.
Probably stupid. No.
For markets having a papagayo, it's an hour.
I'll do it in 50 minutes. Easy.
No. So Yordies, you'll do it in an hour.
Yeah, but nobody wants to talk to you, do they? You just walk straight on, wouldn't you?
Yordies, I can do from back in the Los Chris, so Market Tavern. To Papagayo, it takes me 58 minutes.
Should we get the VAR involved here?
Yeah.
Well, this is going to like me or you.
Well, listen, you two pair of
I'll tell you what we'll do. You start one.
He's off again.
I'll start. We'll meet in the middle.
Well, stop giving it a bit of this way. I won't do it. And we're going to get all the lads from down here. We're going to get other lads. We're going to get a taxi, because I'm going to have a few sherbets that day.
Good man.
Taxi from here up to there. Get back. Then we'll get to Market Tavern. Stay the afternoon, whatever we do. Then I'm going to get a taxi back with the boys back home. Then Dawn's going to go. Or I'll be doing that, I think. I'll be fine. But we're going to raise lots of money for fighting against cancer.
I'm carrying a bucket.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, we're getting bucket. Right, listen.
One other thing I've got to tell you.
Come on.
Lobby the ref. It's quite a coincidence. We had a ref on last week and all this crap.
Yeah, and he's not here this week.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
He's here in a few weeks.
Yeah, we'll have him back on.
My mate Larry, he's done the walk with us, Chelsea.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, nice one.
He's going to pick him up and we're going to get him down. He's going to ref our football game.
Fantastic.
So
super. Right, as I always say right at the end, Simon, do you want to mention anybody, please?
I want a big shout out to Mark, who's got the lawns to see the Arsenal play tonight. Good luck, mate. Stay safe. Don't get yourself in any trouble.
No, be lucky, big man.
And hello to my big mate Paul Ansell, who's back home again after the lymphoma scare.
Exactly. Same, and up to you. Tell anybody.
Yeah, to Darren England in the VAR room, and his mate, the assistant cook. Doing a great job, lads.
David Crook.
Keep up the good work.
Come on.
Next time you come back from our land, can you bring some of that...
Moolah.
Yeah,
some of that moolah, bring it to us.
Doing a good job.
Right, let's write you two.
And Webby wants to give a big shout out to the parlour. Go on, what's the name of this place you went yesterday for your little wanks and all that?
I don't know what it's called. It's down, it's where Dakota Apartments in Failure Bay, near the 19th hole, 3 doors down from there. They did a phenomenal job on this. Yeah, I know. This and this, and we'll have you and my Tom Selleck lookalike, you know what I mean?
Oh, what's that place called though?
Oh, is it some Barbara's? It is.
No, it's Blue Oyster Bar.
You don't remember it.
I'm going to give you a slap in a minute.
The Police Academy is the gay bar.
Oh, yeah.
Police Academy.
I want to take you to a gay bar.
Terry, we're going to cut that off then. Listen, that's it.
Not.
We're rocking all up. We've got another interview to do. Listen, if you like what you hear and you like what you see, all right, all you got to do, subscribe to WEBBY'S Sports Show.
Remember, Mr. England, what you see.
Subscribe for free. We're going to get rid of these now. So from me, Webby, Terry, cheers, big man.
Happy days.
And from Big Si, thanks, big man. More videos come on this week. We've got a Mackham, we've got a Geordie boy this week. It's going to be fantastic.
What, together?
No, we got them separate. There'll be big problems if that's together. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take care.
I'm going to say one thing to you.
Go on, quick.
If you need any blue pills, Mike's your man.
Mike's your man, okay. We'll leave that one quiet. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you very, very soon. From me, Webby. Boom. Have it, my son.